Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Art of Scumming. Thank you for tuning in. It is great to be here as always. And today we're talking about Nurgle again, but in this case, specifically about Warriors of Chaos. And in my opinion, there is a right and a wrong way to set up your mortal casters, whether they are a hero or a lord. It doesn't matter. If you're going to have a Nurgle dedicated mortal caster, there's a right way to hire them, and that is like this. You hire them as a death caster, and I realize that death casters are not the greatest because you basically come online, you get Spirit Leech, which is good against characters, but realistically speaking, when you're talking about magic uses, most of the time what we want our magic to do is take out large swaths of infantry. However, Nurgle is special, so when we're talking about a Nurgle caster, regardless of whoever they are, whether it's Festus or whether it's this mortal caster here, the mortal caster is going to spend the majority of their Winds of Magic casting this right here, Stream of Corruption. And the reason that you do that is because every single time you cast, other than the Miasma of Pestilence, which is a little bit cheaper, you get damaged for this one, and it triggers this lore passive, the Children of Nurgle. And this triggers map-wide. For every one of your units that is on the map, it triggers a 0.2% heal per second, and it lasts for 4 seconds. So you have the ability to heal your units consistently throughout the battle as the battle rages. When they go to dedicate, they only need to make it to level 5 to dedicate their character to Nurgle. If we hire this character as a death caster, then they ultimately keep the lore passive for the lore of death, which generates Winds of Magic. If you're consistently casting Stream of Corruption, so not only are you doing damage, but you're also healing your units at the same time. But if you hire your mortal casters as a death caster, then you get the original trait that you started with. So this one was a Chaos Familiar. So he keeps the original trait at 5% cooldown for all spells. And then he also gets the Former Adept of Shaiish, which gives you the passive of the death lore, which basically gives you reserves per second. It lasts 25 seconds, and it generates 0.1 Winds of Magic per second. So if you do the math, roughly 2.5 Winds of Magic per second every single time you cast. So you're triggering this, which does damage. You're triggering this, which heals your units, and you're triggering this, which gives you 2.5 Winds of Magic per second. So that is the correct way to set up your Nurgle dedicated characters. And this works for your heroes and your lords. So you hire your lord as a death caster lord, this guy right here. And when you dedicate him to Nurgle, he will keep that lore passive. Now, when you go up to a Demon Prince, that is no longer the case. It is my suggestion that you hire your Demon Princes from Chaos Lords. So this is a regular Chaos Lord. You end up dedicating this guy to Nurgle. And then after you've dedicated this guy to Nurgle, you can go up to a Demon Prince after level 20, because you only get the Children of Nurgle passive regardless. But that takes a long time to have a powerful caster like that, versus basically on level 5, you can have this guy, provided that you have enough souls to dedicate. You can have this guy off the ground running with those dual passives that make your armies super powerful. So anyway, that is what I got for you today. Short one today on how to properly dedicate your characters to Nurgle. I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. Sound off in the comment section down below if you got any more cool ideas. And that's all for me today at the Art of Scumming.